Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Nidhi Singh, research scholar in Galgotias University. Today I am representing here Criminal Justice Administration, pre-trial processes, procuring attendance of persons and production of document with learning. Now, outcomes like to make the learners understand the need for securing appearance of persons and production of documents in a criminal trial. To make the learners understand various processes to compel the presence of the accused. Third point, to acquaint the learners with process relating to production of documents and things. Next, to make the learners understand the circumstances in which search can be made with or without warrant. What is asphyxia? Asphyxia is a common term applied to the condition where to a more or less degree interference with respiratory exchange occurs. It is the condition where oxygen supply to blood and tissue is restricted below the normal level, causing any interference with respiratory system. First, it can also be considered as a state of hypoxia or the lack of oxygen below the required level. Effect of asphyxia can be divided into four stages. Stages of inspiratory, dyspnoea, where deep and forceful respiration occurs. Cyanosis lasts for minute or so. Stages of expiratory dyspnea with spasmodic efforts as at expiration. At this stage, consciousness is lost, pupils dilated, and high blood pressure are the symptoms. Next is the fall in blood pressure, resulting in increased pulse rate. Sometimes defection occurs. Erection of penis and ejaculation of semen may also occur. At last, respiratory movements cease except for terminal irregular occasional respiration. Heartbeats for next 10 to 15 minutes. Causes of asphyxia includes obstruction in air passage due to mechanical asphyxia, causes blockage of external respiratory orifices as in smothering. In case of drowning, occlusion of air passage as in case of traumatic asphyxia, pressure on chest. Inhaling the toxic gases like carbon monoxide in case of strychnine poisoning, spasm of the respiratory muscles. In case of narcotics and anesthesia and as administered paralysis of respiratory center, sign of asphyxia are cyanosis, green, dark blue, in which quantity of oxyhemoglobin and reduced hemoglobin in red blood cell determine the cyanosis. When oxygen is lacking, the usual pink color of well oxygenated blood might get converted to blue purple. There should be at least 5% of reduced hemoglobin for cyanosis to become evident. Congestion. Congestion is due to susceptibility of capillaries of hypoxia. There occurs capillovenous congestion following visceral congestion resulting in stars of blood in the dilated capillaries and venules. There is redistribution of blood up to certain extent due to gravity and to some extent by rigor mortis. Systemic and pulmonary congestion and dilation of right side of heart are the sure sign of asphyxial death. Fluidity of blood. It has been established that fibrinolysin are found in cadaver. Fluidity depends upon fibrinolysin and amount of fibrinolysin depend upon the rapidity of death rather than cause. Pulmonary edema. It is of no or less value in diagnosis of death. That whether it is due to respiratory failure, lungs should be weighed properly to know the extent of edema. Pulmonary hemorrhages. Due to trauma of pharynx against the anterior surface of spine, there is large submucosal hemorrhages. Rupture of submucous venous plexa plexus at this site is due to serious venous congestion. Petechial hemorrhages or Tradew spot are developed from due to increased venous stalls causing congestion which result in increased pressure causing rupture of vessels. There occur increased permeability due to hypoxia. Tradew spots are usually pinhead in appearance but vary in size and shape. Stasis hemorrhages. In the stasis hemorrhages found in case of homicidal strangulation, usually found beneath the mucus of larynx in subglottic space. Hanging is a mode of death in which death occurs because of compression of neck as a result of suspension of body through a ligature. The constriction force result from weight of body or part of body weight, act as a constricting force. Virtually all the suicide cases are suicidal in nature. Diagnosis of antemortem hanging is important to ascertain the death from hanging. There are few features which can be ascertained death by hanging: ligature mark with vital reaction, saliva dripping from mouth, ecchymosis of larynx or epiglottis, fracture of hyoid cartilage and hyoid bone. There are chance of complete or incomplete suspension of the body. Complete hanging. Here the body is completely suspended in air, constricting force is the weight of body. Partial or incomplete hanging. Here the constricting force is weight of head. Lower part of body like toes, feet, knee and buttocks generate the constricting force. Cause of death in hanging. Hanging may resulting death due to one or combination of following reasons of immediate death. Asphyxia. Ligature forces the root of tongue against the pharynx and folds the epiglottis over the entrance of larynx to block the passage of air. A minimum weight of 15 kg is required to compare the trachea injuries to spinal cord. When hanging is exercised with a long drop, upper cervical cord is stretched. Immediate unconsciousness, heart and respiration may continue for up to 10 to 15 minutes. Congestive changes are absent. Vagal inhibition by compression of the neck can be considered as a possible cause where there is no or minimal congestive changes. Mechanical constriction of the structure of the neck, combined obstructive asphyxia and interfered cerebral circulation is most common cause of death. Cerebral anoxia, carotid artery occludes with 4 to 5 kg tension, vertebral artery with 20 kg tension. Reasons for delayed death in case of hanging are aspiration, pneumonia, infections, hypoxia, encephalopathy, edema of lungs, encephalitis, cerebral abscesses. Autopsy findings are of two types: external, where neck may be stretched or elongated, head blend is opposite to the knot, face is pale, usually face may be swollen but swelling disappears. When rope is cut down, petechiae present on skin, dripping of saliva, bloody froth may present caused by congestion of lungs. Pulmonary edema. In the middle ear, hemorrhage may be seen, semen drops may be out of penis, lower limbs show hypostasis. Internal, where absence of petechiae because of complete obstruction in arterial system. Saliva run from mouth down the chest, fracture of hyoid bone and the thyroid cartilage considered antemortem. Vertebral artery may show rupture. Thyroid ligament is torn. Trachea show petechiae hemorrhages over the epiglottis. Trachea and larynx, abdominal organ are congested. Strangulation. Strangulation is another form of asphyxia where death is due to constriction of neck by a ligature or other mean by or without a suspension of the body. Broadly, it is of two types: ligature strangulation and manual strangulation. There are also maybe some more types. Ligature strangulation. Strangulation is by mean of ligature, throttling or manual strangulation, compressing the victim's neck by hand mugging, compressing the victim's neck against the forearm. Garroting attacks the victim from behind, grabbing the neck or throwing a ligature over the neck and tightening it. Benzodella, compressing the neck by means of two sticks. Areas which are more presumptive of strangulation are head and neck, and a thorough examination of these areas can be used to ascertain death by strangulation. Medico-legal importance of strangulation. In homicidal cases, single turn of ligature with one or more knot abrasion around the neck due to ligature movement. Marks of struggle absent in case of weak or frail individual. In accident cases, children are more prone as they can get entangled in rape while playing. Intoxicated person by the scarf or collar umbilical cord can strangulate the fetus. In suicidal case, injuries are less marked as less force is applied. No sign of struggle. Ligature is found at scene. What is the cause of death? The cause of death is asphyxia, anoxia, congestion, vagal inhibition. In case of autopsy, external features are ligature mark on the middle of lower part of neck. Depending upon composition of ligature, it will show regular or irregular pattern around the neck. Mark is depressed at any level on the neck, usually at the level of thyroid cartilage or below. Mark may be found around the neck but is more prominent in front and side of neck. Mark may be interrupted by clothing or victim finger or ornaments. Mark is usually transverse but sometimes oblique as well. While in case of internal symptoms are laceration of muscles, injuries to blood vessels, hyoid bone, fracture usually not seen. Fracture thyroid is more common. Fracture of cricoids is rare, but if pressure is used may be seen. Organs are congested. Drowning. Drowning is a form of asphyxial death due to aspiration of fluid into the air passages by submersion of the body in water or some other liquid medium. 20 to 21. Complete submersion not necessary. Submersion of nose and mouth of a living person underwater is enough. What is the type of drowning? Drowning is mainly of four types. First one is wet drowning, when more water goes to lungs. Dry drowning, no water goes to lungs, death is due to laryngeal spasm. Secondary drowning, survival beyond 24 hours, victim may survive or die later. Injury to CNS is reported. Hypothermia and low oxygen delivery to vital tissues are the main factor towards morbidity and mortality. Emergent drowning. Death is due to vagal inhibition following cardiac arrest. In drowning, this may be brought about by a sudden water entry to larynx. Falling in water in a way such that it strikes the abdomen suddenly, especially the epigastric region. Sudden entry of cold water into the ears. Medico-legal importance of drowning. Sure sign of drowning could still be identified in putrefied bodies, could give an evidence of the site of drowning, fresh or salt water species, whether the death was due to drowning or other cases, length of time the body was in water, whether it was accidental, suicidal or homicidal. The change occur in body simply tells about the duration of submersion of body in water. Changes start to develop first in fingertips 3 to 4 hours, later spreading to entire hand under 24 hours. By careful examination of these changes, duration of submersion can be determined. In a couple of hours only, skin start developing wrinkles. In about 12 hours of submersion, cuticle becomes bleached. In 24 hours, saddening of skin can be seen. In about 48 hours of submersion, cuticle of skin start separating from palm and foot and can be peeled off by 3 to 4 days. Usually, body start to float in about 24 hours of submersion in summer, in 2 to 3 days in winter. Autopsy diagnosis of death by drowning can be ascertained by A. External sign, B. Internal sign, C. Biochemical test, and D. Analysis through diatoms. External sign: clothing and skin is wet, cold and pale. Hypostasis is pink in color due to oxygenation or may be cyanotic. Upper part of body show post-mortem staining. Petechial hemorrhages may be present. Pupil dilated. Cyanosis may be present. Rigor mortis takes place early. White and leathery froth, sometimes with blood, is present over the mouth and nostrils. When chest is pressed, more froth come out. Cuticle and serine due to spasm of the erector pili muscles and due to exposure to cold water at the time of death or goose skin is present. Cadaveric spasm, presence of weeds in grass in hands, washerwoman's hand, saddening of skin due to absorption of water. Internal sign: Pettov's hemorrhages, present in the lower lobes of lungs. Red or grey patchy appearance. This condition of lung is also known as emphysema, aquasum and trochneus or edema. Microscopic findings of drowning lungs. Following stages are encountered. Thickness of the alveolar wall is reduced to capillary width. Alveoli are more distended and capillaries lie separately. Capillaries appearance is thread-like. Lumina is observed occasionally. Involve only scattered alveoli. Water in stomach and duodenum. When water is taken in excess, it passes to the duodenum. Froth in air passage. In case of fresh drowned bodies, froth come out from mouth and nostril. Froth is edema fluid from lungs. Froth consists of proteinaceous exudates and surfactants mixed with drowning medium water. Overinflation of lungs. Lungs may be overinflated, filling the thoracic cavity. Biochemical test. Many workers have worked on the biochemical and biophysical test on drowning. Related to cases include calcium, magnesium or specific gravity of plasma, but the results are not rewarding. The rapid onset of post-mortem changes in cases of drowning may be considered as one of the most reasons which is obscuring the reliability of biochemical test. Diatoms. Bacillus phyci is photosynthetic unicellular algae which siliceous exoskeleton is found in water. There are nearly 15,000 species of diatoms found in fresh and sea water. A broad classification of diatoms can be: first, oligohalophilic, lives in fresh water; mesohalophilic, in sea water with salinity more than 0.05%. When a person drowns in water containing diatoms, many diatoms reaches to pulmonary parenchyma. From there, they enter to bloodstream through the alveolar wall during the forceful inspiration or expiratory efforts. Once they enter the blood, are distributed in whole body through the bloodstream. This presence of diatoms makes basis of diatoms test in drowned individuals. When the person is not drowned or a body is thrown in water after death, diatoms are though able to reach lungs by passive perlocation and cannot reach to distant organs. Hence, the organs examined routinely for the presence of diatoms are lungs, liver, brain and bone marrow. Thank you.